Alright, before I begin this video, and I can't believe I have to say this, please do not go and harass anyone that worked on this game. Just please, don't. But anyways, if you've heard about this game, then you might have heard a couple things. Either nothing, or you've heard that it is absolutely shit and a freaking terribly designed game. Or at least that's what I would say. Now, if you don't know what this game is, it is called Case Animatronics, and for the second one, it's called Case 2 Animatronics Survival. But to keep it short, we're just going to be calling it Case Animatronics 2. This is a FNAF-inspired game, not a FNAF fan game, because it's not part of the fanverse, and you can go and buy it from, like, Steam or the PlayStation Store. Now, before I absolutely tear this game to shreds, I will say a couple things I actually like about this game. Well, one, I like the concept a little bit, and I like some of the designs, and like the owl, and I really like the owl's mechanic. Except for in the second game when they completely fucking ruin it. Now you will see footage from this game and Security Breach, because I'm stuck at this part in Case 2, and I didn't feel like going back and playing Case 1, and Security Breach, I just didn't feel like getting any more like footage of Security Breach or any of the other FNAF games. But what Case Animatronics 1 is about is that you're a police officer who's trapped in this police station on this. I'm just going to be completely honest, I forgot about the story. The story is really forgettable and uninteresting. Basically, Guy is mad at your character, hates him, and makes these animatronics go after and kill him. I'm pretty sure there's more to that, but I can't care enough to look into it. Alright, so you're a cop who's trapped in the police station trying to get out, and it's somewhat the same for the second game. What's so bad about it? Well, let me explain. The mechanics are absolute shit. Now, why do I say that? Well, your character in both games runs out of stamina in like 5 seconds, and the animatronics are so quick, especially in this section of the game that you're seeing right now, that even if you're running, they can and will catch up to you no matter what you do. And by the time you get to a hiding place, 98% of the time, it's already too late. So once you get caught, you might as well just let yourself die or reload checkpoint, because you are like 98% of the time guaranteed to fucking die. Now you could crouch, but of course you move slow when you crouch, and the animatronics will still end up seeing you. Oh, and they can hear you as well, so yeah, have fun with that. Now something I will give the second game's props for compared to the first game is the item placements. The item placements are random, but in the second game, they seem logical and in the same area, right? In the first game, no. If you want to find a freaking key card, oh yeah, you found it in the freaking locker room floor near the bathrooms and showers and stuff, right? Nice. Oh wait, you died? Oh yeah. Well, we didn't checkpoint the game. Also, the checkpoints are complete shit at times, and it's at a completely random place on a completely different floor on a completely different room. So, yeah. Have fun searching and dying, and then, oh yeah, it's in a different place, so you have to search more and more, and hopefully it's in the place that you saw it previously. Now, one of the mechanics I actually liked in the first game that was ruined in the second game is the owl. The owl acts differently than any of the other animatronics. You have to look at him, and, well, if you don't look at him, he'll move closer to you. So it's kind of like a weeping angel type thing, or if you played Security Breach, the endoskeleton part. But there's also a problem. You have to look at him, but then you also have all the other animatronics that can catch up to you in like 2 seconds, even if you run, and that's the same thing as the second game. But why is the owl ruined in the second game? It's because if you look at him for too long, you'll get like a freaking staticky view on your screen, and then you'll be flashbanged, and he'll move closer to you, and eventually end up killing you. But if you look away from him, he moves super quick, and I think he moves quicker than he did in the first game, and you die. And you have to maneuver around that, while also making sure the cat animatronic doesn't fucking kill you. Now, if they want the static on the screen to be a creepy gameplay filter and not be story related, that's fine. That's one of the things with Vanny and Security Breach, although people are theorizing whether if it's a gameplay thing or a story thing, but this video isn't about that. What doesn't make sense, though, is when your character gets flashbanged by the animatronic. How? I have no clue. It would have been better if you were just look at him for too long, and I don't mean, oh, you're staring at him for 5 seconds and you get flashbanged. Yeah, if you look at him just for like 5 seconds, you're dead, basically. But just if you look at him for too long, Instead of flashbanging the player, he'll start moving closer to you and running at you or whatever, and you have to look away from him for a good couple seconds. That would have been better. Okay, quick thing before I get into the next section. The voice acting, and no hate towards any of the voice actors, but the voice acting in the game is complete shit. It is, like, completely terrible, and that's really all I have to say on it. On to the next section, which is the gameplay that you saw before. So, this is a part of the game that I'm stuck on, and I refuse to try it any further, because this game is just... it infuriates me. So after some creepy shit happens, you are stuck in this room, and I found out through watching a YouTube video that you have to survive for 2 minutes. Now this room has like a lot of like loops and stuff to run around, and thankfully you have infinite stamina, because if you didn't, this part would basically be impossible. So you have like this weird red animatronic after you. I really have no idea what it is. So you have to survive 2 minutes in this room, and then the door unlocks and you can leave. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, it doesn't matter if you're in its line of sight or not, or if it has heard you or not. It will just randomly know where you are, automatically. And the light will switch, which enrages it. I really don't know. It's freaking stupid. And you basically have to be lucky that it will lose you. And it's basically completely luck at this point, and to survive this part. And it's completely stupid. Now, I've attempted this part multiple times on and off recording, and I can't get through it because it's completely RNG based. I've thought of multiple ways this part could have been better. You could either, like, be crouched down trying to hide from it, use, like, lights or push things over to, like, lure it to areas to get it away from you. And if it sees you, you have to run, maybe use something to distract it, or, like, stun it for a bit, and, like, find a place to hide. Or, like, distract it with the lights, or you have to stay in the shadowy areas because it can't see in the dark, and when the lights change, you have to get out of the light and into the shadow before it sees you, or something. There's multiple other things I've thought of just to make this part better, but no, you have to basically get lucky and hope it loses you. It is completely stupid, and I hate both of these games. Once again, please do not attack anyone who worked on this game. Please. Just don't. Now, I'm not going to talk about anything else about this game, like the development and when Scott had to step in and ask them to remove a bear character. But, yeah, that's for other videos, and I don't think I care enough to make a video about it. Once again, for, like, the last time, please do not go and harass anyone who worked on this game. And if you want to play the game yourself, it's on Steam. It's on PlayStation. The second game, for some reason, is only on PS5, so if you have a PS5, boom, you have access to both games. But if you don't have a PC and you only have a PS4, and you want to try these games out, one, I don't recommend it, but hey, if you want to see at least how bad the game is, then the first one is on PlayStation 4, and second one's on PS5. I think it's on Switch, yeah, it's on Switch. So, yeah, anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my little rant. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.